Hey guys, it's Eric with the Miller Park Minute, where we're throwing strikes and getting likes, hitting dingers and getting listeners. Back again with another episode, Talking Brew Crew. This is your only daily show. We are on 5:30 a.m. Central Standard Time every day, coming at you with new Brewers content. We try to talk after every game. Sometimes we get a little caught up, so we haven't been as daily lately as possible. That's just all part of it, I guess. It's part of the process, I guess. A lot of things. It's getting to be summertime. It's getting to be busy time. So, but we're going to get into the weekend series here. I think the last time I spoke at you guys was, I don't remember the day. The last day I recorded a video was the 11th. Ooh, it's been 4 days. So we have not been on the regular, and I apologize about that. We'll try and get back with it this week. Just stuff comes up. Stuff comes up is life. So let's talk about Brew Crew. We had a good weekend. We had a great weekend this weekend. Starting off with Friday night. Let's just go through it. Just kind of talk it through. And we're going to do a good, bad, and downright ugly breakdown on each game. So it's going to be a 3-game series breakdown. It's Friday night. We beat the Kansas City Royals. Royals are 12-28, so they're 5th in the AL Central. AL Central is a tougher division, I guess. They play a little tougher brand of baseball. We're after this game, we were at first place in the NL. Really, the story of this game was Burns' good pitching. Burns went out there and did 6 innings, only giving up 2 hits, 0 runs allowed or 0 runs earned, 7 Ks. So very good baseball. Offensively, the good here was 3 for 4 for Owen Miller with a home run, his first home run as a Brewer, the boy from Wisconsin. The RBI and 2 runs. Christian Yelich also went 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a stolen base. We'll talk a little bit more about Christian Yelich in the coming up minutes here, but just some good baseball all the way around in this game. This was one of the best pitching games that we had. Only allowing the one other run that was given up by Piamps. So the bad, I guess, would be we still didn't see a ton of strikeouts on Corbin Burns' side. And that's not necessarily a terrible thing, as long as he's pitching effectively. One of the things Corbin Burns, when he talks about his own pitching, what he talks about is his effectiveness of every ball. So it's good to see him start to refigure those things out. I'm sure a lot of people have been like, oh, Corbin Burns is just playing like garbage. He doesn't care anymore. No, I'm sure what this all is adapting to the new game and the new way that the game is played in the 2023 season. Now, this is new baseball for all these pitchers. We are playing a different brand and a different variety, and they're playing at a much higher speed than they have. So that's a big piece of this, and I think it's just taken some guys a little bit of time to figure it out and get their stride. But otherwise, good game. It had the City Connects on. God, I love the City Connects. The more City Connect gear they come out with, the more I'm like, ooh, I just want to buy it all. So, downright ugly. There's nothing downright ugly about a 5-1 victory. So game number 2 of this series was Saturday night. Saturday night was Star Wars night. They gave out the Bob Uecker Star Wars bobblehead. Good looking bobblehead. Anything with Uke is huge appeal. So like you put Euchre's face on anything and it's really cool. And again, we'll go through this one down the line. First guy we got to mention is Christian Yelich. Christian Yelich had a 2-for-4 night with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Solid. Joey Weimer hit a walk-off. So that was the first walk-off of his young career. That was rather exciting. We were getting beat up by Greinke. Greinke only allowed 3 hits, 2 earned runs. He had 5 strikeouts. Greinke's that methodical pitcher. He's still very good. Doesn't show a sign of ticking back. He has as good with his bad days, but really across the board, this was a nice day because we had 7 hits and 4 runs on those 7 hits. Winker still no hits. Voit struggling a little bit. These guys are struggling, but that doesn't mean these are major leaguers. So we're going to see points in time when they are going to be good, they're going to be bad, and they're going to be ugly. The game is a game of average. So when people are like, "Oh, we should DFA these guys. These guys have done nothing for us." Well, in the long run, they might do something. Years ago, Jonathan Scope came on being the best player, and then he went through a very rough down period. He had a couple home runs with us. It wasn't very good. But you got to take the good with the bad with some of these players. Luke Voit is one of those option players that I think he's a good option. I think Jesse Winker is going to prove to be good. He has proved so far to be valuable to us. So Contreras had an offer. I mean, that you can take those with a grain of salt. You're going to have those bad nights. Anderson, 1 for 3. Turing, 1 for 4. And Joey Weimer did not have a hit, albeit he scored the walk-off. So sacrifice for the walk-off. Beautiful stuff. Hauser gave up 8 hits, allowed 3 earned runs, but the rest of the bullpen was shut down, including Mr. Devin Williams. Got win number 3 on the season. So he's rocking and rolling. He's looking good. Only had 1 K in this outing, which was kind of surprising. But still, great game there. Good to see Yelich with 2 home runs. And if you haven't watched, I mean, if you didn't watch, you should know. He led off game 3 with a homer. I mean, it started out nice and simple. I mean, if the offense starts clicking here and the pitching's a little down, that's okay. I mean, as long as we have one or the other kind of holding the other up, I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, so game 3, a 9-6 victory. We got the 3-game sweep. 23-17, first place, the NL Central. Christian Yelich went 2 for 4 with 2 runs, 2 RBIs, and 1 strikeout. He has creeped his batting average up to 262, which is just short of that 280 mark that I was talking about. I believe I said 280, 288, somewhere in that vicinity. Winker, again, did not have a hit. Brasso came in and hit a pinch hit home run today. Bryce Terang had a 3-run home run today. Scored 7 runs in the 3rd inning. That was intense. No magic pink bat moments, except for Brasso. I guess Brasso's home run was with the pink bat. I was just trying to remember. Owen Miller had an RBI double. Eric Lauer came in relief in this game and got the W. Colin Ray only did 3 2/3 innings, and then they brought in Lauer. He was getting hit up pretty good. He had 6 hits allowed, 4 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, allowed a homer. And then Lauer came in and allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, two of which were earned. Walked to 6 strikeouts and 2 home runs on Lauer's line. So Ken Yelich with the game, one of the players of the game. So that's good. The bad, just Colin Ray just couldn't hold it together today. Didn't go the length that he normally has gone in his previous few outings. I mean, but it's nice that they kind of tandemed another starter with him with Eric Lauer. If we're going to use Eric Lauer or, Colin Ray out of the bullpen, that's what we want to see. So both of them have really ballooned ERAs at this juncture, but that'll work itself out. I mean, time and starts are really what matter in this. Good to see a solid victory, a solid series victory in beating Kansas City Royals. Obviously, this is one of those things where we're just getting started for the year. We're just, we're midway through May. We're not out of the woods of the busy part of the schedule yet. But a nice solid series victory, a good confidence booster for some of our team, especially going into a Monday night matchup against Jack Flaherty and the St. Louis Cardinals. Now, the St. Louis Cardinals have gained some ground since we spoke about them last. St. Louis Cardinals are 16-25, where the Brewers are 23-17. They still do sit below the Cincinnati Reds at the bottom of the division. They are actually 7.5 out. So it'd be really nice to go into a series against St. Louis and just beat the pants off of them. Will it happen? It stands to be. I believe it will. I mean, I think we take at least 2 or 3 all day because the Cardinals just haven't figured it out yet. They haven't. So that'll be fun. This series is, where is it? Oh, we're at. So we are going down to St. Louis. Come back for the next 2 weeks or next 10 days or whatever it might be after that. So we got St. Louis on deck, and then we have Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is the most similarly matched team to Miley Montgomery is Tuesday's matchup. And then Waino versus Burns. Waino's got a crazy ERA, 7.20. This should be a good series, though. Should be fun. I wanted to look at the full standings just to kind of see what we've done here in the last 10 games. The last 10, we are 5-5. So 500 in the last 10 games. Still standing atop the division. Pirates are 2-8. Cubs are 4-6. Cincinnati is 5-5. St. Louis is 6-4. So they are in a little bit of a good stretch here. But I still feel we can take them out. Our defense is really solid, so I think that's going to help us out. Let's talk about the standings around the league. Atlanta, Philly atop the NL East. Miami, then the Mets. The Mets have dropped all the way down to 4th place. Washington last place. We knew that. LA, obviously 8-2, still going hot, still going strong. But Arizona, not to be denied, they are 6-4 in their last 10. 23-18, so similar record to us. San Diego 19-22. So couple teams on the outside looking in the West, San Francisco and Colorado. Following up at the very bottom there. Tampa Bay, who we play, is 31-11. They have been off to an astronomically crazy start to this 2023 season. It's fun to watch. If Tampa Bay is on the national broadcast, go ahead and watch it because it's worth it. 26-14 are the Baltimore Orioles. Toronto is coming in at 24-16, 23-19 for the New York Yankees. New York Yankees next to last. Just one game above or half game back, I should say, of the Boston Red Sox at 22-19. So that's the league with all the talent in the majors. I mean, all the talented players come out of all those teams. So it's crazy and interesting at the same time to see where that division is going. If we talk about the AL Central, I spoke about that a little bit earlier. Minnesota, Cleveland, Detroit, Chicago, and Kansas City. Talk about the West, Texas, Houston, LA Angels, Seattle, and then, of course, Oakland. Oakland is the bottom of the barrel, 9 wins. They're trying to move, so they're in play nothing baseball mode. I can't imagine they're going to even have fans showing up at a certain point, except for opposing fans. So that being said, we've got a lot of fun stuff coming up here on the Brewers agenda. I believe the newest bobblehead is just a few weeks away. We got an Aloha Fridays shirt coming up this week. The Yelich Memorial Patriotic Jersey, first 30,000 fans. That is going to be intense because a jersey giveaway is something totally different. I hope they don't cheap out on it. It's courtesy of Chevrolet. Yeah, it's crazy. So if we go across to we go take a look at the leaderboard and stats, like I always like to talk about, 266 average for our friend William Contreras. Christian Yelich has 32 runs. See, I said he's sneaky. I tweeted this out. I said he's sneakily going to hit 30 bombs this season. Rowdy's at 10. Christian Yelich is at 7, so he's only 3 behind the leader of the team. 23 RBIs. That's a 3-way tie, 3-way dance between doesn't show me. Okay. I think it's Rowdy, Willie, and maybe, I don't know, maybe Christian now? Christian Yelich leading the team now 9 stolen bases after this weekend. That's awesome. Let's go through the pitching. We got 3 tied at 4. I believe that's Freddie, Corbin, and Miley. Saves, Devin now has 5 saves. 3.32 ERA for Freddie. Freddie Peralta's got 46 strikeouts, and Corbin Burns has a whip of 1.12. Good stuff across the board. Great baseball was played this weekend in Milwaukee. I'm really excited for the next series. I'm hoping to get out there on my birthday, so shout out to that. The 25th, which is a Thursday, but then again, there's 2 giveaways that I really want to go to on that same weekend, so it'll be hard to say. Just fun, guys. I'm trying to have fun with the season. I still watch every day. It's a time right now, and I'm gonna say this in honesty, that like it's time right now where my life is very busy and I have trouble doing this. I love doing this, but it's hard some days to produce content on the daily, to talk daily, because there's a lot of process to it. There's editing the videos. There's making sure I post the links on social so it gets seen. It's like a full-time job to create daily content and do this. So just so you know, I do enjoy this. I do enjoy putting out my opinions, and I love that we're sitting here talking about, albeit good baseball out of Christian Yelich. I mean, he's been producing, and that's what we like to see. That's what we all want as fans. I think. I mean, there is that subset of fans who just wants to be right about the Brewers being a failure and being bad. And I can tell you that. I can tell you that in good honesty that I see a lot of that. And it's sad. I don't like it. I haven't gone to an entire weekend series in years. And the weekend series that might be good to go to is the Friday night with the Aloha ticket package and the Christian Yelich jersey. I should go 3 nights. 25th, 26th, and 27th. Oh, that'd be so fun. That would be the ultimate birthday gift. That's a lot of money in tickets and games, though. That might be worth it, though. That might be fun, right? The golf lady has a bobblehead. I can't believe that. City Connect flag is another one. See, they put out so many good giveaways this season. I like bobbleheads. I do. I love collecting bobbleheads, but like they sit there and then the player gets traded or whatever, and then you're like, oh, do I even really want this? Like I've got bobbleheads that are sitting here. They're super old. Some are nostalgic. Some are not. And I'm like, do I care? Do I not? I don't know. I got Billy Hall. I should paint his bat pink. That'd be cool. I'm sure there's custom ones out there like that. I've probably already seen that, but it'd be fun to do. What's your favorite giveaway this season? This is the poll of today's episode. Put it down in the comments. I was just seeing if they did a Devin Williams or Contreras. I think somebody posted that Contreras is going to have a City Connect jersey on, which is freaking cool. They don't have a picture yet. They got Cookie Monster. C is for Cookie. Negro League theme night, City Connect beach towel. Got to get that one. Where are all these 3 bobbleheads? College night. The toy tractor, I think, is dumb, but some people like that. Harry Potter theme night. I didn't know that was a thing. Rowdy with the dogs, which is weird. I don't know. Yeah, William Contreras does have the City Connect jersey on it. That's pretty sweet. When is Devin Williams? I don't have a picture of the Devin Williams one that I can see yet. So, that being said, guys, this has been another presentation of the Miller Park Minute. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for being here, for subscribing. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button, like, rate, and review. Follow us on all platforms. We're on everything. We'll be at you tomorrow night. We'll talk Cardinals. Follow me on Twitter, Miller Minute. I will be doing some more tweeting, live tweeting, and stuff like that. We might do a Twitter show. We don't know. Just trying out that space and seeing what we can do with Twitter. Trying to gain new platforms and new things to do. So, as always, guys, go Brewers. What a hell of a weekend to watch some baseball, huh? All right. We'll catch you in the next one. Go Brew Crew.
Thank you for watching the Miller Park Minute. Go Brewers.